Girl Reenie. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. If you would like to see how I did this cutesy setup, then please keep on watching. I do apologize if you hear traffic. I'm in my car, I'm on the side of the road doing this voiceover. Do apologize if the background is noisy. So of course, with any setup, you're going to want to start off with inflating your balloons. I'm using 3 colors, a dark blue, a light blue, and a white. I will leave the specific color in the description box below. So I'm going to go ahead right now. You see me blowing up some 12 inches. I'm also going to do 5 inches, of course, and some 18 inches for this setup. So 5 inch, 12 inch, 18 inch. Well, Sempertex is 11 inch. But when I say 12 inch, it's 11, 12, okay? Yeah. So I'm making quads where I put 2 balloons together, or 2 sets of balloons together to create a quad, and then I'm going to use those quads and put them together to make a cluster of 8 balloons. I generally always use clusters of 8 to create my garlands. Alright, so here you can see me putting the 2 together. I'm just gonna twist those balloons together, and you want to twist about 3 to 4 times, and that should be good. That should keep it nice and together. You don't have to worry about it unraveling. Just twist 2 balloons together 3 to 4 times. Alright, so after my clusters are made, I'm going to go ahead and make my base. And I do that by grabbing the stretchiest neck that I could find from both clusters. So here I'm just showing you that I'm grabbing 2 necks. And I'm going to tie those 2 necks together. You do want to try to find the most flexible ones because it does get a little difficult tying those necks sometimes. They can be very tight. Alright, so once you've done that, you should have something that looks like this. Should be nice and secure, and that's not going to go anywhere. I swear by this method. Many people swear by this method. So, yeah, very trustworthy method, okay? The one that I love the most. Here are my bases. I know which style I'm going for this design. So, ciao. So, I made 3 bases for the style that I'm going for. I'm also doing some vinyl writing, so I'm just going ahead and preparing that ahead of time, of course, because when else would you do it? And guys, please don't ask me for any Cricut videos, because my knowledge of Cricut is very basic, okay? I can print me a vinyl to go on my backdrop, and that's about it, okay? I have not yet learned all the other fancy stuff, which I do want to learn because I do want to make like little characters and stuff. So that's in the process. Once I learn it, then you'll learn it, okay? I promise. Okay, so we are at the park and I've done my setup. I'm using my frame. I wanted to use my board, but the frame is so much easier to travel with because you can break it down. So I decided to go ahead and use the frame and use backdrop covers on top of it. I put 2 backdrop covers just so it wouldn't be so see-through. And you guys see the 3 bases that I made. So I put 1 at the top and 2 at the sides. And then the extra clusters that I made, I'm going to go ahead and attach those. I didn't blow up every single balloon that I need because I do transport the balloons in my vehicle, and my vehicle can only hold so much. Plus, I had to hold a whole bunch of other stuff for this barbecue because this is my son's birthday that I'm doing the setup for. I was lucky enough to find a plug. Honey, I found the Coca-Cola machine, the Coca-Cola vending machine. I went ahead and plugged my balloon pump into that Coca-Cola machine, okay? Yes, I did, by any means necessary. So I was able to go ahead and pump on site. That big cluster of 18 inches that I put on that side, I don't know why I did that. But I went ahead and I took it off and did some reshaping. You always want to step back, look at the shape, see where it's going. You can always make adjustments. You can always detach the balloons, cut them, and reattach them. Just try your best not to pop them. That's all. So you see me, I'm just filling it in with the 18 inches and the 12 inches, and I'm just trying to get a nice little shape that I like. All right, sometimes when I want to do like a little more of a flood at the bottom, I'll use smaller sized clusters or even quads, and that helps with the shape. Because if you're using, like when you saw me use that big 18-inch there at the top and that left side was looking really, really bulky, you want to use different size of balloons. Different size of balloons are going to help you shape the garland a little nicer. So before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and get this vinyl onto the backdrop. A lot of people have been asking, how do I attach the vinyl to the material? It's not easy, I'm not gonna lie, because it does give trouble sometimes. But honestly, the best advice that I give you, I think I said this already in another video, but the best advice that I can give you is use high quality vinyl, because I have used a lower quality vinyl and it doesn't stick to the material as nicely as the Cricut vinyl does. So I use Cricut. If there are other like good brands out there that might be cheaper than Cricut, let me know. Lucky for me, I buy my Cricut vinyls mostly from Michaels, and Michaels oftentimes has vinyls on sale, so I don't pay like a full out Cricut price for sale. And also the Cricut website as well, they're always having sales and deals on their site, so you can go ahead and take advantage of that as well, because I know Cricut obviously is more expensive than some of the other brands, but honestly you do get what you pay for. So I do recommend using a higher quality vinyl if you are using material. If you're using like wooden backdrops, I think the other like Oracle and those other brands will work perfectly fine. But for material, because it is harder to stick to the material, I'll go for Cricut. So you can see I asked my mom to go behind the backdrop so she can press from behind. That way it's easier for me to peel off the transfer tape, because the material, there's no backing, it's not sturdy, it's not steady, so it's harder to peel it off when you don't have something to press on. So I just asked my mom to go at the back and just press it for me. So yeah, there's little tips and little tricks there that you have to use for the material. It's not easy. Just take your time and be patient. That's the key. Alright, so my vinyl is on the backdrop. My overall shape is finished, so I'm going to go ahead and put in these 5-inch fillers, give it a little more pop, give it a little more detail, you know, make it nice and cutesy. I don't know, the 5 inches just always do it for me. There's some people who actually don't use 5 inches. I don't know how. Like, I love me some 5 inches. 5 inches just puts that right little pop on it. I don't know, I love me a 5-inch, okay? Didn't have a step ladder, child, couldn't reach the top. Luckily I had some reinforcement come in and help me out. Perfect, thank you very much, sir. And here it is. Here is the final product. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot to record how I attach the what are these, the foil balloons. I'm gonna put a quick snippet. Here we go, hold on. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna show you really quickly. I totally forgot to record this when I was doing this up, but that's okay, we can do it like this. So I have a foil balloon, and I'm just going to show you how I attach it to the garland. So you want to use some tape, and you can use an elastic band, or you can use a 260Q, whichever one. And take a piece of tape. You can use duct tape, you can use gaffer's tape. You can even use clear tape, really. So I'm going to take the elastic band. In the setup that I did for this video, I used an elastic band. So I'm going to take an elastic band and you're going to tape it down onto the foil balloon like so. Oops. Something like this. If you want it to be extra secure, then you can do the H method or the I method, whichever letter you prefer. So that's just simply taking another piece of tape and just putting it across. One there. Honestly, this method, it all depends on the quality of tape you're using and the level of tension that's going to be on the balloon, okay, on the elastic. And then you take this and you just put it onto your garland. That's it. So it's going to stick on the garland like this. Thank you. Okay, and there you have it. That's it. That's how I created this setup. Let me know what you think. I think it's super cute. Love the colors, love the shape, and love the little vinyls. Added a nice little touch for the theme. My son is really, really into sports, so I decided to try to do something sports themed for him. I thought this was really cute. All Star for life. He turned 4 years old. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for those who have been supporting from the beginning. Big up you. And I will see you in the next one. Please, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, see you in the next one.